Hey guys, before we start the video and dive in, I really want to just do a really quick blurb. If you're in the Dallas area, please stop by our showrooms here in Frisco. And if you're anywhere else in the country, we have tons of successful installs and I help clients all over the nation. So please just jump through the website, set an appointment with me, and we'll hopefully take care of you as if you were here. And it's really exciting. Enjoy whatever we're about to talk about. Hey guys, welcome back to Theater Advice. Today I'm going to show you my new house. I don't always do that. I have done videos of my old house. It gets mixed reviews of people thinking I make too much money or whatever. I don't know where this comes from. I owned a company for 20 years, so if I don't make a bunch of money, I should stop doing this. Everyone should stop doing everything if they're not making good money. So, you know, own a company for 20 years, I should have some money. So I don't rip people off. So there you go. Nobody pays more to deal with me than anywhere else, but this is my house anyway. So the reason I wanted to do this video is we just are moving from our other house where I did a bunch of videos and I had a bunch of, you know, just stuff in our yard and things like that. And we're just kind of moving some stuff around equity wise and doing some real estate moves. So we're selling that house now and we bought this house. So this house is only a mile away. It's in Prosper, Texas. We love it here. And I just want to show some design aspects of design mixed with AV. Because it's very important to me that things look good and don't just sound good. I'm not just some guy that has big screens and has big audio and talks about that kind of stuff. So I just want to talk about some design cues. The first one is people hate fireplace TVs a lot. I don't love them either, honestly, but this room, you know, I could have stuck a TV over there in the corner, I guess, and watched it over in the corner or something, but that's not my vibe. Because we have the theater in there, and I'm saving that for another video today. I'm doing a whole video on my new theater. Which is cozy and comfortable and nothing crazy. I really love it. But this is Samsung's frame TV. I'm sure everyone's seen it. We've got the back box back there that we cut in before the molding was put on the wall. A lot of design aspects here. The speakers, some people might think they're low. I did them on purpose. So I didn't want the speakers up high next to the TV because I thought it was detracting from the artwork. There's no way to really hide a speaker anyway outside of going with like the Sanus, you know, in-wall where the sheetrock speakers, the invisibles and stuff like that. My wife was cool enough to let me have a subwoofer, so it's over there in the corner next to those plants. So I've got a Martin Logan, their new Dynamo subwoofer there, which is awesome. I don't need to do a separate video on it, but I'm telling you, Martin Logan's new line of subs are just absolutely amazing for the money. So I got a little Dynamo 10 in here. Color matched grills, those are color matched, believe it or not, which is why I'm saying you can't hide them. I put them at ear level while sitting and hanging out. They are just a 2.1 system in my living room, just to hang out. So frame TV, 2.1 system, we can choose the artwork on the frame TV there. I really love it for that reason. That's all you need. In here we've got shades. So we've got 3 motorized blinds here. I have 31 shades in the house, all motorized. A design cue to put motorized blinds in your house if you really want them to work properly is to drop a couple Cat 6 lines in the house for the bond. So if you walk over here, these are Screen Innovations Nino shades, which I've done other videos on. I sell them all the time. But we've got a Bond Pro in the ceiling here. It's kind of tucked in the corner. I had the whole house rewired when I bought it. It was a spec home, so had a lot of things rewired. So I've got a Bond Pro here. I've got Martin Logan, they're 8-inch HT speakers, so they're angled speakers. I might do a separate video just on angled speakers as a matter of fact, but those speakers are really, really amazing. I've got them on a Martin Logan MDA 16 amplifier. I've got these speakers bridged on channel 1 and 2. So you're getting double power of the amplifier to these speakers because they're like $1,100 each. Everywhere else in my house, I've got a $199-ish pair of speakers for the most part. A bunch of Martin Logan in my house. I like their in-ceilings, but I do have a lot of inexpensive speakers in the house that are just for background music. So the Bond, and as we kind of swing through here, so this is our dining room area. We've got the shades in here, and I'm gonna kind of have him come tuck behind me here and dive into the Control 4 app. In the Control 4 app, we've got our drop downs. We're gonna go to the dining room, and we've got shades. And so you've got our dining room shades. I can move them up and down in a group. I can hit, 40%. And of course, there they go, all moving to 40%. So Bond is talking to them. Control 4 is talking to Bond. Bond is talking to my shades. They will all stop at exactly 40%. These shades are about $650 a window installed. I think they're an absolutely phenomenal deal. I'll go back to 76, they were at 75%. So that's the whole group. They'll all sit at 76% now. So clean, so easy, so sexy. For $650 a window, you can't beat it. Super luxury feel. I love them to death. I've sold them since their inception, and they're absolutely great for the price. You can't beat it. If you want to go Lutron and stuff like that, you should. You're at $1,200 to $2,000 a window for their nicer window coverings, but better fabrics in the Lutron, super quiet motors, but they're still using D batteries, which some people hate. If you wire them, you don't put up with that, but some of their best products, believe it or not, are their battery products because they keep the housings cleaner when they know there doesn't have to be a wire. They can, Lutron can just have those end caps, change out those end caps in different colors. They make really, really, really sexy stuff, but you're gonna pay for it. At $650 a window, I did this throughout my whole house. Any room has an automatic grouping as soon as they're put into Bond. So you can change a whole group by room. And then I've got Josh in the house, of course, so I can tell Josh to, open and close the shades as well. If I was to say, hey, Josh, close the living room shades, more than likely that's going to occur. Because they're a little farther away, they actually hit at different times, but they will go all the way down, all three of them. So, hey, Josh, open the living room shades. Actually, that last one might have a dead battery because I just put them in, so I didn't charge them yet. So that last one over there is probably dead, so I'll charge it later, but that's not that big of a deal. Another thing that someone like me, an AV guy, of course, is going to concentrate on is we're going to do a lot of lighting control throughout the house. So there's 63 light loads in the house, mostly dimmers, things like under counter lights are on switches and stuff like that. But for the most part, we have everything on dimmable loads. We can lay in bed, turn everything off, change scenes. And let me show you my two favorite scenes, which is just goofy, but I really love it. So as you kind of come over here, if you're in entertaining mode, if you want to zoom in on here, button 3 is tacos. So if you hit tacos, pan to the kitchen really fast for me. We have a slow glow up of lights. And we're making tacos with Mark Anthony, as everyone should make tacos with Mark Anthony. And if you're not making tacos, this says good night, but it will say Italian soon. And if I hit that, it already knows the lighting control is there, and it should Frank Sinatra. So if you're making lasagna, you got Frank Sinatra, and if you're making tacos or Mexican, you've got your tacos button. And I do literally listen to Mark Anthony when I make tacos. I make a margarita. And stuff like that. So believe it or not, like the button came later because I kept putting on Mark Anthony making tacos. So I made myself a taco button because why not? Design cues, we got the downstairs theater, which I love. We've got, a lot of cool features in the house. All right, we're back. I was being told that we're probably gonna get copyrighted for Mark Anthony, which I don't make enough money on YouTube to care. So if he wants my $7 that I make on this video, he can have $3.50. So, but love the new house. A lot of design aspects. A lot of I love making AV part of not just the cool part, but really part of the design of the space. A lot of lighting scenes. When I hit those buttons, not only does music come on, but of course the lighting goes to the exact lighting I want. The counters went to 100%. These went to 60, the can lights went to 50, because they kind of come on hot anyway, so you don't need a ton of light at night when I'm cooking. So that just kind of happens automatically. Music flows throughout the space. And then of course you can tie rooms together and things like that. We have music in the game room. We've got music in the owner's bedroom, owner's bathroom, laundry room, and my wife's closet, where we just put a vanity where she can get ready for the date nights and whatnot. When you have 4 kids, you got to do that. So a lot of cool, AV design aspects here. We're going to do the theater as a separate deal, and my gym is a separate deal that I'm really, really excited about, because the gym, believe it or not, is very AV centric. And I'm sure you believe it, and not, because that's what I do. But that's kind of what I do. We'll build a pool soon, and then we'll start doing patio video about my patio shades that we're doing, the pool audio that we're going to do out there, which is also a Martin Logan the new Martin Logan landscape series stuff. So there's still some videos to come, but we've got audio throughout the space, lighting control, cameras. So let's talk about surveillance real quick. And I'm gonna segment this off into chapters for you guys too. So in the surveillance, we did only do one camera here. I know it's not the most attractive thing in the world, but we do have 4 daughters, so we do a lot of surveillance. So I've got a camera in the living room that just kind of, that's gonna get the entire living room space and the kitchen area. And it's also, this is where someone would break in here if they were to break in, so that's important. And as we kind of come down the stairs, you're gonna see a camera at the top of the stairs. And that camera just looks down the stairs in case anyone did break in and go downstairs. So that camera is there along with another bond. So there's another bond right next to that as well. Another camera in the game room, kind of in the back corner, which he can't see, and that's okay. And that's aiming down through the game room. And then you've got the other one kind of down the stairs, living room. So here we have 5 cameras outside, 2 front aiming out, a patio, two cameras for the yard to watch the pool eventually, and then 3 inside. So 8 camera system, a lot less cameras than I had at the last one. But camera placement is very important when you're designing cameras. They fan out like this, so you really want to try to get as much space as you can and keep it in obviously like less creepy areas, where, in bedrooms and stuff like that. You want to look into bedrooms, you want to look away from stuff. So, you want to look at entry doors, look downstairs where something might happen. So we've got lighting control. We've got, obviously music throughout the house. We've got probably 12 zones of audio throughout the house. And then I've got surround sound in my bedroom, surround sound in the living room. Or I'm sorry, we only did 2.1 in here, but it's a receiver because I have a sub. And then we've got surround sound in the gym, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. So just want to kind of give you guys a little sneak peek of some of the tech that I put in my own house, how I use it, how I live with it, how I think about it, and kind of the automations, cool stuff that you can do with buttons, entertain buttons, all off buttons, good night buttons, all come in handy. I've got a snack button upstairs for my kids that lights up a path down the stairs, lights up the kitchen, and it turns off after 20 minutes. So it just kind of lets them come downstairs a little more safely. So little stuff like that seems goofy until it starts getting used and you realize it really can be helpful and safe and stuff like that. So little sneak peek in the house. And I'm actually going to be starting a cooking channel at some point soon called Bougie and Boozy, in which my daughter got me a little sign there so that I want you to ban in because it's really cute. She made that on like Etsy or something for me. Can you see the sign? You can? And so she got me that little sign, but I'm a bit of a cook. My dad was a chef, my grandpa was a chef. It's something I have a lot of passion for, and it's not even to be a YouTuber. I just want to help people with food allergies like we do in our house. So that's coming, and it'll probably be in this kitchen, so you'll see a lot of that. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions, any of the tech you saw in the house, how to get it, how to do it, what you should do with it, obviously just email us or whatever you want to do, or drop a comment in, and keep the comments clean, not the "I don't like you" comment I got the other day, which honestly made me laugh out loud because it's really funny. But or do that, I don't care. Keep those coming too. I don't really care. And thanks for watching. Hey guys, I just wanted to thank you truly for listening to whatever I was probably babbling about in this video. And just remember, if you're in the Dallas area, please stop by our Frisco showroom. We have a brand new showroom here. It's awesome. And if you're anywhere else in the country, again, we would love to help you. We design systems for people all over the nation now, and it's going very, very well. So please reach out through our website, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you so much.